Hello, my lovelies. I am Tori, the Hope Dealer, and this is my channel, Guided Intuition. I am here with your monthly spiritual message from Spirit for the month of May. This is the message that your guides, the universe, the Holy Spirit, God, the star, the moons, Allah, Jesus, whatever it is you believe in, they want you to pay attention. These are the things that they want you to pay attention to for the month of May that will ultimately, help you out on this journey that we call life, okay? So before we get into this reading, I just want to give you the little nibbit details that I have to. If you, anything concerning me or my channel, Guided Intuition, you can find all information in the description box. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I want to interact with you guys, let me know if it resonates, or whatever. Just drop it in there. We can spark this conversation things up. If you would like to schedule a personal reading with me of any sorts, you can email me at guidedintuition18@gmail.com. I think I covered everything else. Oh yes, also, you have to understand this is just the general energy of Scorpio. It's so many people out in the world. So this might not resonate with you, and it might. So however, there are so many talented, intuitive individuals who are sharing their gifts via social media. You are bound to find someone that picks up on your energy. Believe me. You're like, so if it doesn't fit, don't force it. It's all good. It's all love on this side. Yeah, so this is going to be my message, the message that Spirit has for you guys. And how we're going to do this, and it's already turned over because it's already turned over, this is going to be what's crowning you in the month of May, basically what you're thinking in your mind, like what's going on. This over here is going to be the message that Spirit has for you concerning love for the month of May. And right over there is going to be what Spirit wants you to focus on in the month of May that can ultimately bring you fulfillment, more fulfillment, or fulfillment. Also, right here, these two cards is the words that Spirit just wants you to keep at the forefront of your mind in the month of May. Let these words and these things that I'm telling you to marinate in your spirit and your soul and your heart, and just keep it in the forefront of your mind, so when you need it, you have that to reflect back on. Understand, this is for the month of May, but whenever it resonates, we know how this goes, is when it resonates. Yeah, so I feel like we can go ahead and get started. I think I touched everything that I need to touch. Okay. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. So now for what is crowning you guys, you have the affirmant. I'm probably going to mess that up. But it's the traditional star card, and this just talks about hope. And even with the number 17 is dealing with hope and just really believing and really knowing that there's more. And even the energy that I'm picking up is like, I just see, the dragon pouring, just not even generously, not even being mindful, but just pouring let me show you guys and see, not even being mindful. Let me see if that's focus. Okay. Of how much, or paying attention of how much hope they're pouring. They're just going for it. And I believe that's how you are feeling right now, Scorpio. You're hopeful about something. You're scared. For some of you, you're very scared. This is very new and out the box for you, but you're hopeful for something. And I feel like it's geared towards romance. However, we're going to see what Spirit has to say, but you guys are really hopeful. And that's beautiful because, Scorpio, you went through a time what was very hard. We're not going to act. I just feel even that energy, a very, a tough time. However, you're very hopeful. And I believe May is the month for you to get that. And it could resonate. You could see the transition through, not October, but April. You can, towards the end of April, it can start to like really make sense. You can already see that transformation. But if not, just know that it's coming. It's funny that I said October. I don't take anything for granted when I'm doing these readings. For some of you, the lesson might take a little longer to learn. It could take up to October for you to get that fulfillment. But the thing is, Don't let go of your hope. Don't let go of that dream. Don't let go of that thing that you want. Just continue to pour and, you know, be hopeful, because divine timing and your, you know, the divine is on your side. So let's just go ahead and get in that. We already went to what is crowning you. We're going to go ahead and crack open, what is the message that Spirit has for Scorpio about love in the month of May, okay? FYI, this is a new spread that I'm trying out. And so I went ahead, I'm a perfectionist, so I went ahead, printed out, you know, what questions and alignments and where everything is supposed to be. So that's what, if I pause, that's what I'm doing. I'm a freaking perfectionist at time. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it with the love, okay? Okay. All right. Okay. So it's okay. It's still a little struggle for you, Scorpio, in love. For some of you, I feel like you met an individual and you're really pouring in time to them. However, it's not reciprocated. Am I saying that word right, guys? It's not returned, not as much as you're putting in. And it has you, you know, feeling, it says, stay optimistic about your love life. You know, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. However, I do read the Oracle Romance deck in reversal. So you are not feeling it. You're not really feeling open about it. And I believe it's because, you know, you met this individual and you guys are like vibing and, you know, just doing so much and a lot on your end, and it's not, you know, giving back. So that has you, you know, thinking, okay, well, maybe they don't like me, and you're just really being hopeful, but at the same time, you know, you're at war with yourself about it, Scorpio. The person does like you for some, well, not some of you, but for a group of energy of you, I feel the person does like you. This is like a real clear story. The person does like you. However, the reason why you're feeling like they don't is because of your codependency, okay? Addictions are reflecting your role, are affecting your romantic life. You have some codependency issues that you need to work on. That keeps blocking you, that needy. It's some past issues that you need to heal from, past relationships where, you know, you really were codependent, you know, and you really really needy. I don't, you know, my babies, I'm so sorry, but I just got to say how I say it. Very needy, wanting to be around. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be around your partner all the time and wanting to do this, but you know what I mean, Scorpios. It's the point that is a little healthy. And for some of you, even when I'm saying that, you're going to be like, oh no, she's wrong. However, if you dig deep into yourself, you're going to see what I'm talking about. But this relationship that you have started is very hopeful. And if you haven't, if you're single, if you're getting to know somebody, that's the scenario, the first scenario. If you're single, this is the scenario that is coming in. So you kind of have a heads up to like, go ahead and deal with those issues that you need to deal with. So you don't have codependency, you know, because that can ruin a relationship. You probably seen that they were really into it, but, you know, maybe they kind of backed off, you know, because they see that codependency, they see that, and maybe that is their fear because they've been through a relationship like that, and, you know, that they don't want that because the feelings are genuine. However, them pulling back, you know, or not doing it as fast as you has, you know, caused this to think, you know, you to think negatively about the relationship or the person that could possibly be the relationship you can be in a relationship with. However, it's real and genuine, but you just have to work on that codependency. That's what Spirit wants you to, you know, really focus on. Okay. And, I would say, you know, this is wrong. However, I have shuffled these cards so many times, guys. For all these to be reversals. I'm like, okay, well, maybe did I do it the wrong way? But no, this is what spirit is telling me, even concerning you guys. You have the Knight of Bows, the fox, and for me, anytime I see this, usually dealing with a conniving, sneaky person. We know how the fox is like portrayed. It's something that you want to be watchful for. However, it was reversed. So this person is genuine. Scorpio, the insecurities, anything that you're feeling internally or you're thinking about them, it really stem from you letting past relationships dictate your future relationship and your insecurities, because there is this is the Two of Arrows. It usually wears injustice card, where something wrong was done to you. No, so maybe you're thinking that they're talking to other people or they're doing something wrong. I hate to bring it to you, Scorpio, but it's in your mind, because they're not. But again, you haven't healed that, did what you needed to do. And then you have the Wow Ward card. However, it's reversed, but upright. This talks about a person who is really optimistic. I hope I messed that word up. And they are really like looking after, taking care of business and really standing in their strength. They have a strong guy, a job to do, actually going to hunt and bring the food back to the people. However, that takes a strong-minded, physically, mentally, and spiritually individual, for this job. However, it's reversed. So that means that you're not standing in your power. And that's why this relationship is going downward. It has nothing to do with them. Again, you got the Queen of Bows, the Hares. And this talks about, fertility. A woman really, it can be a man or a woman, but you're really owning your power, really owning your, the essence of who you are. It's reversed. So, you're not owning that, and that makes sense of, like the codependency. That's why codependency, and this is why that person's like, oh, hell no, I've been there, done that, because these are the emotions that codependency will really release in you, and nobody wants to deal with that. Okay, nobody wants to deal with that. You shouldn't want to deal with that, because look at Italy. You have the Ace of Arrows, the breath of life. However, it's reversed. So you're hopeful, but you're not hopeful. Your intuition is telling you to be hopeful and just fix these problems. However, the cards, they don't lie. You're not feeling hopeful. Look at all these amazing cards that you have. You know what I'm saying? If they were, we want to keep these two this way, but but it's just like, this person is not sneaky conniving. They're not hiding anything. They're not doing you wrong. That's all in your mind. But look at these cards upright. Like, look at all the strength and all the beauty and the power. And you have to understand, this is what they were initially attracted to. So if you're not this, I'm not saying, we're not going to have our moments, but, Scorpio, let's be honest and be real, babies. You guys are trippings, okay? I'm not judging nobody, but you're trippings right there. So, yeah, you really have to get a handle on that. Spirit wants you to get a handle on that codependency and start doing the work inwardly. It can be through meditations, so much things to get, you can find something on YouTube dealing with codependency and helping you heal past relationships, spiritual baths. Books upon books. Believe me, I know codependency all so well, and it's kind of like you. That was me. Everything they were saying was a lie. I didn't want to hear. So on. But I'm telling you, that's no way that you need to be. And I'm so sorry, guys, if you hear my nieces and nephews, they just got out of the pool and they are trying to get dry and all that good stuff. So you might hear them. We're going to go right over here to what does Spirit, what does Spirit want Scorpio to focus on the month of May that can ultimately bring you guys fulfillment. And the first card is healthcare change. That makes sense. Forgiveness heals. Okay, so going to the healthcare change, like I told you, it's so many. I feel like even with you, Scorpio. I'm sorry. I was just literally I'm even trying to tap into your, in your energy, but you have like your heart is so like you're so hopeful, but your heart is so closed off. So you really want to pay attention to that heart chakra, and definitely your your yellow, I want to say it's your solar plex. Dealing with your confidence. You want to eat more vegetables and healthy and kale and leaf and greeny. And then you really want to eat like fruits like banana and pineapples and different things that, might want to try yoga, man or female, male or female, because, you really need to work on those chakras to release this, so you don't keep blocking yourself when it comes in relationships. You keep hitting this stump. It's a pattern, and I know you see that. So healthcare change. So again, you need to adapt a new, the way that, and it's not physical. You're not eating the vegetables for physically for like your physical health. It's more of an internal health, and just all the things that, you can Google it, what vegetables do for you. And it's really freaking amazing, because that's one of the reasons why I gave up meat and I just went ahead and I'm a vegetarian. I'm practically vegan. However, I have not crossed over and left cheese. I love me some cheese. Even in that is a lesson in itself. But yeah, because fruits and vegetables I already suffer from like low self-esteem and just not knowing my self-worth and just all these things. And I noticed that when I started to add more fruits and vegetables and I just completely left the meat alone, I just noticed that how my mind is, sometimes eating those low vibrational foods on top of those low vibrations, it's not a mix for me. So that's why I particularly don't eat meat and things like, in those low vibrations, because for me, it's something that I have to do this. I realize how much power is truly in fruits and vegetables and what they do for your chakras. So yeah. And again, like I said, deal with that codependency. You need to go deep. YouTube has amazing things, books, whatever it is, spiritual baths, meditation, because forgiveness heals. It's time to release repressed anger, as it's blocking your health and happiness. For some of you, it is blocking your health physically. Maybe you want to, lose weight, or, you don't like, what your appearance right now. And I'm actually going to be doing a pick a card reading on how to, lose weight and help, because I used to be 335 pounds and I lost 100 pounds and I'm still losing. So yeah, that should tell you. If even when I tell people that, they see me, they're like, no, that was never you, girl, y'all. But I'm going to actually do a video showing how I manifested losing 91 pounds in 3 months, like 5 months, between 3 to 5 months, with just the law of attraction. So that's going to be amazing. Yeah, but you guys really need to, take heed to this, because take heed to that guidance of really going and doing the inner work and really forgiveness. Alanya Vinzat, I'm probably going to mess that name up. It's called Forgiveness from Everyone for Everything in 21 Days. I did that book, and I'm telling you, that book changed my life tremendously. Like, you don't understand. Things started to open up. I just started to love myself. It was just crazy. So that might be something that you want to like look into to help you jumpstart, because you're an amazing person, Scorpio. You don't have to deal with this. You're so hopeful, and I'm so happy that you're hopeful. That's why I call myself the hope dealer, because you still have hope, even though you've hit your lowest of lows. I love that. That's amazing. Yeah, do this work. Because like I said, this is going to be what they want you to focus on for the month of May, that can ultimately bring you fulfillment. When you focus on forgiveness and doing those healthy changes I was telling you about, and really paying attention to your chakras and eating towards your chakras, you're going to have the 5 of bows. You're going to be empowerment. Like, you're going to have empowerment. You're going to just realize there's just a glow and difference about yourself and your relationships and your work ships and your friendships and your family ships and your life ships and you ships. Even the connection with yourself is just going to be different. However, the 2 of Stones, the challenge card, this is your challenge. This is what you just have to overcome. That codependency is really fucking up shit in your, not only your love life, but in your everyday life. So this is your lesson to learn. You have to let go of codependency, and you have to be able to, love yourself, know yourself, accept yourself. And the King of Arrows, you have the Kingfisher. It's crazy that this love is coming over in this department too, but it was reversed. So this, to me, this usually talks about when something is too wide, it's just too wide. It's just too wide for it to grow. However, it's reversed. So you don't have to worry about this unionship. Even, this person understands. They are very well on codependency. So I just feel like if you're open and honest with them, and you start to do the work, that they're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to leave. They're not going to fly away. They're not going to be like, oh no, they're a fucking nutcase. I'm not dealing with this. They're not going to do that. And ultimately, it's going to bring you balance in your overall life, in your romance, family, whatever. It's going to bring you balance. And that's what we're all striving for at some extent in our lives. Okay. And the words that Spirit want Scorpio to focus on, or to keep at the forefront of your mind in the month of May, is change and vulnerability. Like I said, when you go and tell this person what's really going on with you, you'll be surprised how they're going to be like, wow, that's even going to deepen your union and your connectionship, because they're going to understand, and they're actually going to want to be a part of this change with you. So this person just keeps on coming multiple ways, and you see how they don't think that they care about you. However, they're so concerned about you. Like, they are worrying, you're not even worrying in a negative way, but they're like, they're really there for you. Their energy is coming out on all three of your, and maybe they're really hopeful for you, their energy is coming out all in this, so you can be vulnerable with them. You can tell them what's going on, and just keep it change in the forefront of your mind. Understand that it's a process, respect the process, that it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. However, as long as you keep going, as long as you stay hopeful, you will get there. Little steps add up to big steps. Okay. So yes, once again, I hope that this resonates with you guys. I hope it brings you clarity for the month of May. Get out there. You're no more wondering. You know what's going on with you. You can do it. And I'm believing in you. And I'm standing with you spiritually, Scorpio, that you're going to get through this. I know you are. So yeah, we have concluded. This is the end of the video. I just want to thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and commenting. As always, I am Tori, the Hope Dealer, and thank you for watching my channel, Guided Intuition. I am sending you guys so much love, so much hope, and so much freaking peace. And until next time, see you later.